Investing News Network, coming to you live at PDAC 2018. Joining me here today is John Proust, Chairman and CEO of Japan Gold. They're listed on the TSXV as JG. So John, in 30 seconds, can you please give us a breakdown of your company and its value propositions to investors?
Absolutely. Japan Gold is a very unique company on the exchange and in the world. We are the first foreign company to go into Japan as a mineral explorer for gold, specifically for high-grade gold, post the 2012 modification of the mining law in Japan to allow foreign companies to come in. This is an extraordinary event that allowed Japan Gold to go into a first world country in a safe political jurisdiction and with a legacy of high-grade gold production, but one that had been stopped at the Second World War by government decree and really not reopened until after the war. The mining industry ran till the 1970s when the gold standard decoupled, and then at that point it was dormant until the discovery of one of the richest gold mines in the world, the Hishikari mine. Still no foreign companies were allowed to come into Japan. Japan Gold has been able to go to Japan and over a 5-year period understand Japan, get the Japanese government database, collect the information, the technical information that we need to assess the whole country and identify the key opportunities for those historic mines that were closed in 1943. We have 17 major projects now from the northern tip of Japan right through to the southern tip of Japan that cover 40 high-grade historical underground gold mines that were closed in 1943, have never been reopened, and virtually no drilling or exploration around them.
So what are you currently working on?
So currently we've done several things, and we're working on advancing permitting for a number of drill programs that we're going to do in 2018. We're looking at accessing 5 to 7 high-grade underground gold mines and confirming their mineralization, but more importantly drilling underneath them and actually underneath them and around them to find hidden or parallel structures or veins that might exist in that same region. Again, there's been limited or no drilling whatsoever, so that's a wonderful tool, and that's what we're hoping to achieve there. On the other side, we've had a lot of inbound interest from international companies, large groups that have really been curious about Japan. They found out that it's open for business, and then they've looked further and they found that Japan Gold has carefully gone through the whole country and picked up key areas of mineralization, and so we're going to be following up discussions in that regard as well.
And what makes Japan Gold unique?
Well, as I said at the onset, we are the first company in the world to go into Japan after there's been really a hiatus of mineral exploration for well over 40 years. So there's been no modern mineral exploration, especially drilling. It's very, very underexplored. And the opportunity is really for us to take this wonderful portfolio of properties and move it forward. Again, you can't find first world jurisdictions that have a complete absence of exploration for that period of time, where one single company's been able to go in and carefully pick key areas throughout the country and amass those. So we're very excited.
And what should investors be on the lookout for?
Well, 2018 is a big year for us, and I think that we did substantial work in 2017, some of it we've recently announced. 2018 will be a whole series of drilling programs starting in April, May. We will be permitting projects, advancing them, reporting on those as well. But also we'll be advancing in discussions that we may have with potential joint venture partners, and we've announced this in a news release with joint venture partners that we'd like to have come along with us when we've got that big a portfolio. We're a project generator, so we're not only a project generator, but our management and our board have an incredible amount of expertise, Japanese-centric expertise with former senior executives from Sumitomo Corporation on our board and a senior executive of Sumitomo Metal Mining Corporation as our general manager of exploration for Japan. But also other individuals that internationally have built mines, made significant discoveries of very large scale and high-grade underground gold mines. So we have the team to do the job.
And you briefly touched on this, but would you like to elaborate on the big news you just released?
Sure. We released two things recently. One was with regard to one of our 17 projects called the Ibetsu project. This is a project that we did extensive work on in 2017, and we came up with quite a compelling rationale for us to go and drill this year. An enormous system that we think has all the signatures that are ripe for discovery. We also announced our 2018 program of the number of historic mines that we're going to access this year and the exploration program, but also our joint venture program. And just to elaborate on that a little bit more, the 17 projects that we have, 13 of them are high-grade epithermal type targets. The other 4 targets are lithocap, or porphyry indications. There's never been a porphyry discovery in Japan, but working with one of the 3 universities that are supporting us throughout Japan now, we've got pretty compelling data for certainly the presence of lithocaps. We've done good first pass evaluation now, and those lithocaps, we think those are a very interesting part of the story as well. So we see that we'll be advancing on all fronts this year, and I think it'll be a wonderful year for us.
Great. Well, we'll be on the lookout for all that news this year.
Thanks, Amara.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to speak to you.
This is Amara Pope from the Investing News Network, your trusted source for investing success, coming to you live at PDAC 2018.